There we go. Too early in the morning. And my table's always crowded. Gotta have coffee or tea for hope. First things, I would like to say thank you for the people who sent me Christmas cards. That's a big thrill because most of the cards I get are from insurance companies or funeral homes or, again, wheelchair companies. And thank you again from Cheryl. This is Cheryl and the kids. Thank you very much. And this is one from Patriot Farms. Our prayers, and hopefully your husband gets home safely. Now, Uncle Alan's going to be changing his format a little bit. And thank you from Will Patriot and his family. Like I said, Uncle Alan burned candles at both ends in the middle, the whole candle with a flamethrower. Because Uncle Alan's tired and there's a lot of things that's coming up and I've been telling people I study the years from 1926, from 1919, end of the First World War, okay, to 1926. Now, a lot of people look at Uncle Alan and says, Uncle Alan, that's so old, and why are you studying that? Because a lot of people don't understand the political, technological, and sociological ramifications of that time period. This is why Uncle Alan has bags in his eyes and his hair is turning gray. See, I got gray streaks all over and bald spots. So a lot of people think Uncle Alan's nuts. Fine, I don't care. Laugh it up. I can't remember. I have my cane, my cough towel. Uncle Alan's pretty sick. So let's go down deep within the rabbit hole. Put on deep within the rabbit hat. Okay. Now, a lot of people have been asking me what's going on, why so important 1919 to 1926. Well, a lot of people don't realize they have the mythos of end all wars. It didn't. It actually started more wars after World War One. How many wars and revolutions and infighting caused by after World War One? And everybody in America who goes to the indoctrination camp schools say, what war? Duh, I don't know, Uncle Al. And you're going to Stanford or Yale, which is really pitiful. You should know this. This is why I tell people study that time period. Now, a lot of people didn't realize that they started to have planes, they had automobiles, they had previously before, but that was a rich person's device, not the common man. Which is sad because I keep telling people, you know, we're going through the same phase right now. We're stopping the major wars soon, and we're going to have a lot of little wars. And these are fast wars. They'll last maybe about a month or two because we learned from our mistakes. We've been at war for what, 20 years? Now we got to do hyper war. And I tell a lot of people, you do not want to do hyper war. And a lot of people look at me, well, Uncle Alan doesn't know what he's talking about. He don't have the degrees or paperwork and all the other stuff. True. You didn't have your house burned down you didn't have your house burned down. Okay, I can't count the other two times because that was, I put it out, I just had damage to the house or the condo. My life is hell. Okay. First thing, we got a lot of snowflakes, the sheep, that have no idea what's going on in the real world. Seriously, you have to get out of America. Look at the real world through your eyes. Okay? Nothing's real on TV. A lot of news channels, a lot of travel channels are fake. Okay? Situation analysis. Okay, I also tell people, think of those words, situation analysis. Okay? Also, I tell people, The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. Go watch that, study it, Go look around what's happening today. And no, we're not going to a right-wing, anti-female domination. It's going the other way, and a lot of people don't pay attention. Okay, remember the Soviet pioneers from 1921 to 1991. And everybody think, oh, Uncle Alan's crazy, or no blood. Okay, think Uncle Alan's crazy and stuff. But if you study this indoctrination program, the Soviet young pioneers, and you look at today's school system and colleges, like, boy, no wonder we have Putin. Okay? And then a lot of people were asking me, what's happening on December 27th? Well, Uncle Alan played some tricks. I like to play dirty tricks, and I get ahead. And I do stop my enemies. These are big ones. You can't handle it. And Red China, no, you cannot drop a bomb or shove people around and say, yeah, we got this, and we're macho. Doesn't work. You have to use brain power. And North Korea, if you're going to launch another rocket, please don't. Be smart. Do computer attacks. It's a lot easier. Okay? That's the smart way. Stupid way, you launch a rocket. I can't pronounce the leader of North Korea. Slap the heads of all your generals for Christmas. Okay? You have to be calm. You have to know how to be diplomatic. Because I'm writing these notes down. Okay? To prevent a civil war, talk calmly and peacefully. Tell the person you're on the wrong side of history. If you scream, shout, jump up and down, who did that in the past? The communists, the socialists, who I mentioned, AAH, or Mussolini in Italy. Don't do that, okay? Talk like Uncle Alan, person to person, calmly and coolly, and tell them situation analysis, look around you. Do you want to be arrested and hanged? Because if you've seen 1946, what they did to the Japanese military, they didn't understand what was going on. They had their own little bubble, and you know what happened to a lot of them? They got hung because they committed war crimes. All right, who do they follow after the 20s? And this is also part of America's fault, because America treated them really bad and had racist motives. And guess who the Japanese, once ally, fell into? They fell into the socialist and Nazi hands. Not very good. Okay, I look at people, cause and effect. And a lot of people never listen to old Uncle Alan because they think old Uncle blah, 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 or, in the head. Fine, think like that. Okay, after the 27th, I'm changing my format. I'm going to do more preparedness, less on guns and tactics. You guys play Rambo, fine. Those who want to play Batman in the Boondocks, fine. I got my own ways. I'm going to teach people that, and then I'm going to leave. Because, I'm sorry, you don't get it. All right, my goal was save 122 million Americans. And I think I'm failing at that goal, and all you're gonna, I hate to say this word, I keep telling this to people, and they're looking at me like I kicked their little dog or I kicked them and you know where. But it's the truth. Mankind will die screaming. Okay? Mankind will die screaming. Or die screaming, if you want to shorten it. Okay? So just talk to people very calmly and coolly and tell them you're on the wrong side of history. Step back, take a big picture, look, and see what's going to happen to you if your side loses. Okay? So think calmly and talk to them. And also I agree with Will and Gil and everybody. Start locally. Go after the local idiots. Go from local, state, every department head. And I'll explain this a little in a bit. Sorry, this one's a long one. Okay, my worst nightmares. Okay, first, 78% of you in America are broke. No, actually, poor. I'm broke. everybody else is poor. Okay, that's my worst nightmare. People fail to understand, again, the trans-dimensional beings. Everybody laughed and pointed at Uncle Alan. Fine, don't care. Okay? Again, you have to watch The Fifth Wave, which came out in 2011, and also They Live, which was a very good with Ronnie Piper. Gotta watch those movies. I keep telling people this, but people just look at me like, Uncle Alan's like, why should we listen to him? Fine. Stay in your little bubble until it's too late, and you could scream all you want. You could scream at me. I don't care. I won't be here. I'm going to Plan H, which is Project Hades. Now, a lot of people knows the word Hades, and Uncle Alan does too. So I'm just leaving you guys, and you could stew in your own waste products. I have a few people owe me rides, so think about that. Okay. A lot of people out there are doing Dunning-Kruger effect, which is loads of fun. Fine, be like that. I don't care. Let's see, more storms, blah, blah. You all know about the storms for Christmas, so I won't talk it. Then power producers. I like Reed. And I understand either hydrogen or compressed air for storage, and I also know the dangerous stuff. Reed's a really good channel. Check him out. There's other channels. Check them out. You have to be careful because you are a power producer. And everybody, when they think that, there is dangers. Also, there's the legal problem aspects. If you're like PG&E, you get sued for a couple of $1 million. So think about that, too. Cognitive bias. We already talked to that. Bias framing, we already talked to that with me and Koople's cat about cognitive bias and bias training. That's our own little bubble, and we have YouTube, so we have a bigger bubble. And YouTube's basically a brainwashing machine if you know how to use it. And a lot of people don't listen to Clown. Oh yeah, and Merry Christmas, Angel Little Dog Sebastian, or it's Cheryl. Okay, and let's see. Now, those are people. And Urban Grandpa Prepper, yeah, I'm working on old people stuff. That's the first pair of notes, and I gotta put stuff away. This is for the 27th. Now, let's see what we got. Let's see. Armor backpack. It's going to be a long, tough road ahead. I thought I had more notes. I'll probably rediscover them. Got notes all over the place. Got journals. I can't say the N word. It's a book full of paper with notes in them. I don't know why they banned that. And I'm getting a headache you would not believe. I don't have time to get glasses. Everybody's nuts. You know how many T-bones we had in our area? People slamming into cars. That's in parking lots. This is why Uncle Alan doesn't drive. Just tired, folks. Okay, we have two big threats. We have the transdimensional beings. Get a chart someplace. Try to find stuff. I gotta check on one of my benefits. I always love it. Uncle Alan's half crippled, half blind, half nuts. And you guys are screwing around with his benefits. And try to get the office. We're sorry, this is Christmas break. You have reached a pre-designated recording. Please call back after the 1st. But I need to make an appointment. Oh, lovely. I hate you bastards. Okay. Remember this one? And I got more notes in the back. Great. You can't see it, but all these notes. But okay, this is our world. All right, we're doing this again. We have the mirror world that causes mainly Mandela effect that drift to our world. Now, people don't believe this. Fine, I don't care. Okay, then we have the reset zone, whatever caused by the mirror world into our world gets reset in this area. Then we have the bad guy zone, which I'm not going to explain. It takes too much time, and a lot of you people are like, no, Uncle Alan, you're wrong. Well, Uncle Alan's eyes hurt. I got bags in my eyes. I'm afraid I might have a eye maggot or brain maggot disease. So I'm having a neurological testing on it. We're discussing on the MRIs I took. I took a bunch this summer. Okay, and then we have monster time. Now, a lot of people don't know that crazy Japan and crazy America are dumping waste in a lot of third world countries. We have radio waste, we have microplastics. You name it, just go down the line, okay? Unless you want to stop and go back to the 1840s. Corn cob for wiping your butt. No, I do not want to go to 7-Eleven and buy a pack of six-pack of corn cob, please, to wipe my butt. No. Okay? And we have monster time and chaos time slip time. Now, me and Alma, A.K. Fab, experience a time slip. Okay? We had 5 of them. A lot of people doesn't know because they're in their little bubble. Okay? Little bubble. And they don't feel it. They don't understand it. 1, because you're sheep. 2, you have no idea what's going on. And 3, you're going to die screaming. Okay? And then we got hell and Satan. Okay? Now, hell is laughing because all this is occurring and you have guys have no idea. Okay? Hell and Satan. So think of demons, think of crazy people, think of everything else. So, 2020, what we're going to have, more advancement in technology, especially AI field and electronics, the decrease of certain skills in certain areas, important skills that China's starting to lose, Australia, and then we're going to have certain problems with the weather. This is number 3, folks, okay? I'm sorry this is really long, but I have to explain it very calmly, and I have to explain it to you as like a nice uncle telling a child who's a little slow, ain't that precious. Okay, now, that was number 1 factor, transdimensional beings. They don't need ships, they don't need guns, they don't need giant robots, they don't need high tech and jumping around like bad video games. That doesn't happen. They will quietly come in and they'll affect certain groups. With what? What's the biggest thing in our heads that you can manipulate? Our brains, our vision of reality. So they just come in, they open a doorway, they walk in, they adapt to a society, and slowly and carefully take over that section. Now, if you look at the Democrats, take a very good look, and I tell a lot of black people, my friends, a lot of Hispanic people, take a really good look. What are they giving you? It's like the people in Africa. Hey, we give you a free ocean voyage, plenty of good food, medical. You travel a few days, you're in a new land, no warfare, no tribalism. Yeah, and you know what they got at that beautiful agricultural compound or retraining area? Slavery. But people don't understand it. So that free handout you get, guess what? That's slavery. And still, after 200 years, people still don't understand. Okay, back to December 27th. Okay, 3rd factor, number 3. The 2nd factor, a lot of people are complaining about pollution. Why? Why is this causing throughout the third world, India and China? Who's responsible? Well, it's people. But what's in their heads? And everybody got this little image of tiny little people in our brains. No. Okay? Truth of the matter is hyper-intelligent viruses from outer space rode on meteorites and asteroids and comets came to Earth. And they're slowly evolving us to make our planet anti-aerobic, no oxygen. This is why they're doing it. This is why they raise the temperature. Problem with these creatures is they are slow producer. Unlike their relatives here, the wild viruses, which they control, these guys cannot produce fast enough. We become, what, 7 billion people? They become 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4. They're very slow producers, so we have the advantage. Trouble is, we cannot destroy them. It's a virus. Okay? And we try to, we end up with broken prions, which we do not want, because that messes up our genetic code. There's 2 alien species, part of number 3. And then we have our factors. Okay? Our people who are brainwashed to believe certain points of view and only get that tiny little bubble, and they don't understand. And that's the scariest part of number 3, okay, which I call the aliens. So we got magnetic drift, number 1, or the shift. We have geological events. I could tell everybody, but nobody ever listens. Now, a lot of people don't understand geological events. Now, a lot of people in Australia say, it's air pollution, it's gas. No. Australia is completing desertification. Okay, get out of your little tiny bubble. What is desertification? Is whole Australia does not have massive mountains and isn't chopped into pieces so water could go through to cool the climate. Mountains do have water in it, but people don't understand that. It's a dry country, like the Sahara. Yeah, and what's pushing towards the ocean? And people still don't understand Uncle Al. It's fine. I don't really care because Uncle Al's getting tired. So let's take off the rabbit hole hat, put that off to the side, and wear Uncle Alan's crazy hat again. Okay, kids, serious time. So you have magnetic drift, number 1. Number 2, geological, that's volcanoes, tidal waves, earthquakes, changes in the atmosphere, and the climate. Yes, we have climate change. And number 4, yes, mankind is doing its bit to damage the Earth's environment. Okay? Now, we have to stop this. We have to think calmly, collectively. Will it help the Earth or will it damage it more? Okay? You cannot shut down one thing that you started up for profit and, oh God, you caused a whole bunch of problems, we have to use more money to solve it. And if we used every rich person's money on it, we only gain another 100 years. Okay? Now, Uncle Alan always have a trick up his sleeve or something to get away. So I don't really care about humanity and the human race. You're all going to die screaming because you're all trapped in that little bubble. Remember, Uncle Alan maybe sound crazy and looks crazy, but he isn't, folks. Okay? You should listen to Camp Padton's Family Compound Gill. You should go to, don't spend all your times on live streams. Make your videos, do your observations, research. I mean research. Don't trust no one. Do your own research. Okay? Now, I keep telling people this. Please have a safe and Merry Christmas. Hey, I know the mythos of Christmas and stuff, and I don't say Happy Holidays. I'm not a brainwashed alien or trained by aliens or infected by an alien virus. I'm Uncle Al. I may be nuts, brain damaged, and crazy, but who's going to survive? Okay? Will it be you or Uncle Al? And the smart bet will bet with Uncle Al. Okay, folks. Merry Christmas, and you have a nice day. Let me get the other button.